What to expect during the Emirates Cabin Crew hiring process. That is what we will be talking about in this video. Emirates Airline is renowned for its luxury and impeccable service. Emirates seeks individuals who embody professionalism, cultural awareness, and a genuine passion for customer service. To become a cabin crew with Emirates, you must go through the entire recruitment process. This begins with an online application through the official Emirates Group Careers portal. Here, candidates submit their updated CVs, ensuring they highlight relevant customer service experience and language proficiencies. Or, you can attend any open day near you without making the online submission. That's why you will see full details on time and venue for open days. However, for invite only, you must apply online first, and only those who have been shortlisted will be invited to attend the invite-only assessment. Details about the venue and time will only be sent to those whose CV met all the basic requirements of becoming a cabin crew with Emirates. The key requirement being at least a year in hospitality or customer service experience. Customer service is literally any job where you primarily interact with customers. And the good news is, it doesn't have to be a 5-star company. So if you work at a local coffee shop, hotel, or shop, you still qualify to be a cabin crew with Emirates. What will set you apart is how you write your CV. It's easy to create. You can create a 1-page, 2-page, or 3-page. You are still good to go. The trick to getting your CV shortlisted is how you use words. Make your skills, education, and work experience align with the job description and Emirates values. There is no one CV template that must be used. There are so many, and that's why you will see different CV templates successful candidates used. You can create one for yourself, make it simple, do not make it difficult to read, do not make it too crowded. Another thing, of course, you must meet all the requirements in the job description. Make sure to check on their official website. I will share the requirements in the description box too, so make sure to check them out. However, if you are still not in a position to revamp your CV, check out my description box for the best experts that will get your CV shortlisted. Okay, let's get started. Once you have submitted your CV and certifications, in days or weeks you will receive feedback on whether you have been shortlisted to attend an assessment event. If you have, a big congratulations. If you have not progressed to the next stage, don't give up or reapply immediately using a different account. Instead, use this cooling period to work on your CV and skills maybe, then you can reapply in 6 months. We have a few candidates who get away with creating multiple accounts. However, the majority get blacklisted, and you don't want to risk being blacklisted from your dream job. Again, remember with Emirates we have thousands of applicants applying every day, so to get shortlisted your CV must be outstanding. So sometimes you may get rejected not because your CV was bad or you didn't meet the basic requirements, but because other candidates had a better CV than yours. And that's why you will see some applicants getting shortlisted the second or third time by just making some changes to their CV. Don't worry about details of the interview and what to wear, but if you watch my videos, you already know what to wear during the interview. If shortlisted to attend the assessment event, Emirates Group will send you an email with all the details you need to know, that is the time and venue of the interview, and what to wear. Please make sure you dress elegantly, make the recruiters see you as the Emirates Cabin Crew already. Follow all the guidelines in the email you will receive. For the ladies, pants and dress are still good, and we have a number of applicants who get through the hiring process successfully and get the job even without wearing the skirt and the blazer. But my advice is, if you can, please do the skirt, a white shirt, and a blazer. Try to look exactly like this. Your makeup should be on point, your brows perfect, mascara, the red signature lipstick, and eyeliner. But don't overdo it, make it look visible and beautiful, as perfect as you can. Wear the best makeup you have ever done. And for the shoes, wear one exactly as in the email. This is key. Not open shoes or flat. It should be closed shoes with heels. So the size of the heel doesn't matter that much. For the gents, this is how you should look. Clean haircut, a suit and tie, neat black shoes, and if you have beards, keep them neat and short. This reminds me of a few questions I got from the video I did on the commonly asked questions in the comment section. Someone asked, why doesn't Emirates hire male crew? And to answer you, Emirates does hire male crew. The only reason why you will see a few male crew is because most gents do not apply for this job. This is also evident during the interviews. The gents are very few. So yeah, if you are watching this video and you are a gent wondering whether you can apply, yes you can. Actually, your chances will be high as the male applicants are very few. Next question was, where do I attend the interviews? As mentioned earlier, to attend an interview, you can choose to apply online and be invited or attend any open day near you. You can check all that on Emirates' official website. Again, everything is free, no charges, and training is also free. And I am not in a position to offer you this job. To get this job, you must apply online through their official website or attend open days, then go through the entire recruitment process. Remember, when you get to the assessment venue, you will find other candidates, usually 100 to 200. The venue is usually in a 5-star hotel, and there will be a waiting room and the interview room. Don't worry about where the other applicants are. The hotel receptionist will show you where others are seated. Make sure to arrive early. If your interview starts at 9, be there by 8:45, at least, so you can familiarize yourself with the venue. In aviation, we say if you are on time, you are late. So don't give the recruiter a bad impression. You never know whether they are watching you. The best advice is to assume the recruiter is constantly watching everything you do or say. There are rumors online that they set cameras everywhere to watch the candidates, but I'm not sure about this, and I don't think they would do such a thing. Once you get inside the room where other candidates are seated, say hi to your potential future cabin crew colleagues, and remember to wear your best smile. Your facial expressions really matter. Do not frown or be mean with other candidates. Remember, everyone is nervous, even those who have been to these interviews multiple times. The only difference is the successful applicants don't show they are nervous. The recruiters will be observing how nervous you are during this entire process. And that's why you will wonder why you got rejected even after answering all the questions perfectly and following all the tips I have shared before. Remember, one of the key qualities of becoming a cabin crew is stress management and working under pressure. The recruiters know the interview process is very stressful, and they want to see if you can handle that pressure. And obviously, if you are very nervous and make it obvious you are nervous, then your chances of getting this job are very minimal. Be the one to initiate conversation. Do not wait for others to say hi to you. And this is the part where I tell the introvert candidates to practice being outgoing during the Emirates Cabin Crew hiring process, as the role requires confident communication, teamwork, and engaging with passengers. But be genuine, don't be too fake. Emirates Cabin Crew interviews usually start at exactly 9 a.m., so once it's 9 a.m., the recruiters will come to the waiting area where all the applicants are. The recruiters could be 1 or 2 and sometimes 3. They are very friendly but very strict. But as you progress with stages, they become relaxed and more friendly. They will introduce themselves and give insights into Emirates values, the cabin crew role, what it is to be an Emirates cabin crew, and life in Dubai. Sometimes the recruiters may check the height before the first group activity, or check during the second group discussion, but these past few days, they have been checking the height during the second group discussion. So, let's talk about the height when we get to the second group discussion. Once they are done with the introduction, all applicants will be assigned with numbers starting from 1. I like to call this your lucky number, and they will identify you with this number. Depending on the number of candidates present, you will be divided into groups of 10 to 15 for the first group activity. Each group receives a card depicting a profession. Their task is to prepare a self-introduction, dream destination and why, share customer service experiences, and identify a key quality essential for that profession, explaining their choice. Each member presents their selected quality to all attendees. This exercise assesses communication skills, teamwork, and the ability to articulate thoughts clearly. After this first round, a number of candidates will be eliminated and sent home, and this first group activity is where many applicants get eliminated. Those successful will be again divided into smaller groups of 4, 5, or 6 depending on the number of applicants present. In this group discussion, you will get questions where you have to choose the right passenger and the reason why, and you have to discuss with your colleagues. I am getting details from some applicants that, unlike in the past, during the group discussions, the recruiters no longer watch you during the discussion. I'm not sure about this, as some applicants are also saying the recruiters were watching and observing them. If you attended the assessment in 2025 and reached the second group discussion, let me know about your experience in the comment section so I can share on my channel and help other candidates who want to become a cabin crew with Emirates. But to be on the safe side, just assume the recruiters are watching, because sometimes they will be watching you even before you realize it. Even a second is enough to judge you. They scrutinize every detail of you. Remember, after that, the group discussions, you and your colleagues will make a presentation in front of everyone. So, you have to agree with one answer and plan how to present it. A tip here is, if you can, make sure everyone in the group will have something to say. Remember, the time is limited, and please, during these group activities, try not to come out as leaders or dormant. Post-presentation, recruiters make the round of eliminations. The second group discussion presents ethical dilemmas, such as allocating limited resources. A single blanket on a flight with multiple requests from a pregnant woman, a frequent flyer, and an infant. These scenarios evaluate candidates' problem-solving abilities, empathy, and decision-making under pressure. Don't be nervous, be yourself. Remember, first impressions really matter, as Emirates maintains strict grooming standards. Look at everyone, smile with your best smile, and make sure to assume good body language. Again, during the second group discussions, the height check will be conducted. They will call your number in an orderly manner. They will also ask about tattoos and scars, and please be honest. Subsequently, candidates provide photographs and complete language proficiency declarations. The next stage is the English test. This is where a big number get eliminated. The test is not difficult, it's actually the easiest, as compared to that with Etihad and Qatar. So, unlike in the past where the test was done offline, now it's online. The test will be sent to your phone. So, that's why you should have your phone charged, your phone language set to English, and have enough mobile data. The Emirates English test consists of 31 questions, and to be considered for the next stage, you must at least score 21 questions right. The test is quite tricky, so you have to be very keen and careful. It is all multiple choice, majorly about grammar and vocabulary. That's why I always tell you, if English is not your first language, you should learn the grammar, watch English movies with subtitles, and listen to English podcasts. Focus and recheck before submitting. And please don't open another app on your phone while doing the test. Be honest with your answers. You never know whether they can tell you left the site or not. If you pass the English test, you will be invited for the final interview. Actually, you will get the test results on that same day, that is, before the day ends, between 7 and 9 p.m. If you are successful, you will be invited for the final interview. In my next video, I will be talking about the English test in detail and share examples and samples. Before we talk about the final interview, I have prepared an ebook for all the aspiring Emirates cabin crew on Amazon's official store. In this book, you will learn everything you need to know about becoming an Emirates cabin crew. Learn exactly what Emirates looks for in candidates and how to stand out from thousands of applicants. Master the assessment day with insider tips on group exercises and the final interview. Get a step-by-step guide on crafting a winning CV and acing the online application. Prepare for the intense Emirates training and understand what life as cabin crew is really like. And unlock exclusive tips on avoiding common mistakes that cost applicants their dream job. This guide is available at a special offer for the first 100 buyers. If you find it helpful, we would greatly appreciate your review. Click the link in the description box to learn more. The final interview is the most important step for the assessment. This is your chance to impress the recruiter, show them why they should choose you over other applicants. It's your chance to sell your skills, and the chance for the recruiters to get to know you. This lasts for about 30 to 45 minutes. The recruiter will be assessing the candidate's motivations, experiences, and alignment with Emirates values. The recruiter will ask 2, 3, or 4 questions. I previously did a video on questions asked during the final interview, and a number of applicants were asking me whether the recruiter will ask the candidate all those questions. But to answer you, no, they don't ask more than 5 questions. It's only that you don't know which question you will get asked, so that's why you should learn all the possible questions. If possible, create a document and write all these questions and research the best answers. If you do not know how to create a document, you can use a hard copy book to write down manually, and read them daily, so you ace your interview. In the description box, I will also link a copy to Cabin Crew Interview Prep Journal, a perfect journal which you can write, practice, and perfect your answers. Available only on Amazon official store. This journal will make it easier for you to structure your answers, refine your responses, and build the confidence needed to stand out in your cabin crew interview. With space to practice, reflect, and perfect your approach, you'll feel more prepared and in control every step of the way. Emirates' timeline is very fast. The hiring process will take 2 to 3 consecutive days. It is after the final interview, if successful, you will receive the golden call in a week or a month. Then they will give you all the information about what is needed. I have also done a video on the golden call and a number of documents you will need. Check the link in the description box. During your Emirates Cabin Crew interview, you can expect a mix of general, behavioral, and role-play questions to assess your suitability for the role. Some of the most frequently asked questions include: 1. Why do you want to become a cabin crew member? 2. Why do you want to work for Emirates? 3. What do you expect when you arrive in Dubai? 4. Tell us about a time you provided a memorable experience for a passenger. This question highlights your ability to take initiative and go above and beyond for customers. 5. Describe a time you gave feedback to a colleague. The recruiter wants to see how you handle teamwork, communication, and professional relationships. 6. Tell us about a time you dealt with a difficult customer. How did you handle it? 7. Describe a situation where you had to work under pressure. 8. Give an example of when you worked as part of a team to achieve a goal. 9. How would you handle a passenger who refuses to follow safety instructions? 10. What would you do if a colleague was struggling during a flight? 11. Have you ever lived abroad? And lastly, what languages do you speak? The recruiter may also present role-play scenarios to test your problem-solving and customer service skills. Be prepared to use the STAR method, situation, task, action, result, to structure your answers effectively. To excel, candidates should provide genuine, concise responses, highlighting relevant experiences and demonstrating cultural adaptability. Preparation is paramount. Research Emirates' history, mission, and the cabin crew role. Mock interviews can bolster confidence and refine responses. Active listening and clear communication during group activities showcase teamwork and leadership potential. Managing nerves is crucial. Techniques such as deep breathing and positive visualization can maintain composure. Common pitfalls include lack of preparation, poor teamwork, and inadequate communication skills. Emirates seeks individuals with a genuine passion for service, cultural sensitivity, and the ability to adapt to diverse situations. Becoming a cabin crew with Emirates requires dedication, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. If you got eliminated at any stage, don't give up. You will get the job in the right time. Follow these tips I have shared, and you will definitely get the job. Remember, thousands of applicants want and are applying for this job, so to get hired, you must outshine the other candidates. What sets you apart? What will make the recruiters choose you over other applicants? These are the questions you should be asking yourself when applying for this job or attending the interview. And guys, that's all for today. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and give a thumbs up. Turn on the notification bell so you will be among the first people to be notified once I make a new upload. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Emirates Cabin Crew recruitment process. Wishing all aspiring Emirates Cabin Crew all the luck in the world. See you on board.